I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of editing for this video, and like my hair's in a bun and I never have my hair in a bun and I hate having my hair in a bun, but I don't want to put on a face because I'm doing something that I want people to see. I want people to know that this is me and I am a mess. I want to talk about cyberbullying and bullying in general. We talked about it during school recently, and because at my school at least we have Unity Day coming up soon, I wanted to speak about my experience with bullying and what that has done for me and how it's affected me. So I have one of my friends at my old school used to be my bully. And I know this is because she didn't know how to make friends, and so I connected with her. But the main event that I'm thinking of happened in 6th grade, and one of my best friends was talking about herself a lot and kind of bragging about like what she did over the weekend, and I called her out on it. I'm like, stop being, I don't remember my exact words because it was a few years ago, but I was like, stop being selfish, stop, like, I appreciate that you enjoyed your weekend, but to me it feels like you're just bragging about how spectacular your weekend was and all that stuff. And so she decided to go to my old bully for help or something. I have no idea. This is just my side of the story, and I have no idea what her side is. But yeah, she said I was the one that was being selfish and I was the one that was being rude, and together they went around asking people like who's like nicer, her or me, and people kind of caught on that based on what they were saying, I was being a bully, and I ended up they ended up turning most of the grade against me. I ended up being harassed at recess on the playground, and I remember there was a boy that would chase me around at recess saying, why am I being such like an asshole? And I remember I would just run away from him crying. And that was one of the reasons why I had such problems going to school during that time. But yeah, I think I missed like 3 months of school just because I hated it there. And I have like learning disabilities and stuff and differences, so that also didn't help. And it was also a very like cookie cutter white Catholic school. Like there was very little diversity, and if you didn't really fit into this very small hole, you were an outcast. You were nobody. And I, as someone who was different, I remember when I left, I was on Instagram at the time. I'm not on Instagram anymore. I don't really care about social media that much. But I remember I would get messages saying, "Oh, we miss you, where are you?" and all this stuff. Well, I have an email from my teacher about work. That's fun. But yeah, I would get these like messages, and at the time, like, I was like, oh, they care about me and stuff. But when I, like, because I lived near that school, and so, like, when I was walking nearby one time, the same people that had messaged me were kind of asking, like, where I was, and once I told them why I was not going there anymore, they kind of backed off. Like, they could catch it or something. I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah, I remember during Halloween one year, I was trick-or-treating. Well, I was taking my brother and his friend trick-or-treating, and this group of boys, who, in my opinion, were too old to be trick-or-treating, were going around and they were causing a ruckus. And because I was so, like, pissed off about the whole experience still, and this was a few years later, I was like, stop it. You're not helping anyone. This is supposed to be a fun holiday. And they, like, tried to get my attention afterwards, and I just ignored them because I wanted them to feel how I felt when I was going there still. But I know that was kind of mean and rude, but they're not good people. And God, the cat wants in. I'll be right back. Okay, cat's in here now. Yeah, I'm glad I left. Like, I am, but I still have scars from that place. Like, I used to have a lot of friends there, but because of what happened, I now don't have a lot of friends. Oh my God, the cat wants to get on my lap now, so I'm just gonna curl up in a ball. But, like, I don't have a lot of friends now. I only have what I consider to be 2 friends, where other people would probably consider me their friend, but I don't consider them my friend. I consider them acquaintances because of what happened to me at my old school. I'm very hesitant to make friends, because I know this is wrong, but in my opinion, friends are people who, when they get the opportunity, will not hesitate to stab you in the back, unless they're, like, good friends. And so I know that's, like, the wrong opinion. Like, friends can be, like, really good and you need them, but I can't really do that because of my experience. And I'm still struggling with that to this day, like, 4 years later. So I wanted to tell you guys this because of what we were learning in school, and it just brought back memories, but also because I don't want you guys to think that I'm telling you this as a sob story. I don't want you to think that, oh, she's trying to gain sympathy and all that bullshit. Excuse the language, but I just wanted to be honest, honestly. And I want people who are going through the same thing to know that you're not alone, and if you need someone to talk to, I will be in the comments if you need to talk to someone or anyone. So don't hesitate to comment if you're going through a similar thing, because I know what it's like, and I just want you guys to know that you're not alone with whatever problem you're facing, because when I was going through that, I felt so alone. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anyone. I didn't have, like, an outlet to help me. I had art, but I was going through a major art block at the time. And I still kind of am. Like, I don't think I've finished, like, an actual project in years. Like, I finished parts of a project, but I don't know. But yes, I want you to know you're not alone, and there are people who have gone through similar experiences, and yeah, and therapy animals are amazing. Like, this guy, Zuma, is not a therapy animal, like certified or anything, but he is my therapy animal. And it helps that I kind of trained him a little. He, like, comes when I call his name and stuff, and he puts up with a lot from me, and he helps me, and so knowing what helps is also very important. And I feel like I'm just babbling now, and I'm sorry if I'm babbling, but yeah, I don't know how to end this other than you have people out there, even if you don't know them, who have gone through similar things, and you're not alone. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna post again, because, like I said, I'm in school right now, and as a high schooler, I have a lot to do, but I'll see if I get the chance. So I guess see you guys whenever. Yeah, I don't know.